spectacular.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing. I feel like I'm being transported somewhere. Ever wondered what happens when fire meets the Pacific Ocean? Well, you're about to find out. I'm here at one of the hottest spots in San Diego, and honestly, one of my personal favorites here in Pacific Beach. I'm gonna go meet Jesse upstairs, and this next experience is sure to be red hot. Jesse, so every time we see each other, we're always bringing each other to new places we've never experienced. But this time, we decided to take it to one of our tried and true places, one of my absolute favorites.
Yeah, we're in Pacific Beach, right? You can't think of San Diego without thinking of beaches, and Pacific Beach is just, it's so well known. Everybody comes here. But one of the tried and true locations, as you mentioned, is the Firehouse.
Yes.
And we're here with owner and operator, Matt Spencer.
Yes, thank you for having us.
Good to have you guys. Couldn't pick a better day. Nice weather.
And thank you for our cocktails. What better way to have a conversation than
Absolutely.
with a cocktail?
Yeah.
Very appropriate.
Rosé.
So what I love is I got to learn a little bit of the backstory of how Firehouse got started and your concept of why you even started something like Firehouse.
Well, honestly, I've lived in Pacific Beach and in San Diego most of my life, and a long time ago, to get really good food and, for example, brunch on Sundays, a lot of times you had to leave the area. This is 10 plus years ago, dating myself a little bit. So I was in the restaurant industry already, and I thought it'd be nice to actually have a beach venue where you could actually see the ocean and get good food at the same time. And apparently it worked. Here we are.
It's a win-win, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of times people, they hear Pacific Beach and they just, oh, Pacific Beach.
Yeah.
But obviously they haven't been to Firehouse.
No, I appreciate that. I mean, Pacific Beach does get a bad rap, and I tell my friends and family, we're kind of a little island paradise here.
Yes.
We have complimentary valet. You can park your car, come in, you'll be safe.
Love that.
It's good, and the food and the cocktails. I mean, I eat here every day, so we try to make everything top notch, which we don't have to do since you can see the ocean, but we do it anyway.
Yes, and I love that you said when you designed it, you wanted your mom to be able to feel comfortable coming here, but then you also wanted the ladies, the gentlemen coming from the beach to feel like they wanted to stop by and have a cocktail.
Exactly. Am I allowed to say hi, Mom?
Yes.
My mom stays at the hotel across the street, and so we do breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So we're open 7 days a week, and my mom will come over and she'll have the lox plate, or she'll have the Devil's Dozen Benedict. And then by about like 8:30, we'll also have dinner here. She'll usually go home, and then it turns into kind of a lounge atmosphere, and it does get a little crazy sometimes.
That's hard to find a place here in Pacific Beach that caters to so many different type of people. It's
Yes.
very rare to find, and you have it here. You definitely have it.
It's a really tough line to kind of straddle. I mean, if you're kind of this crazy bar, people don't want to really come and eat, and your parents don't want to come. So we really go out of our way to kind of balance that and have good cuisine and good cocktails, but still be a fun place post 10 o'clock.
Now, you had a
Absolutely.
term that you described.
Yes.
Give us that term.
We say we're beach chic.
I love that.
Yes.
Which you can go to the beach, and I mean, how much women spend on nice bathing suits
Oh,
and
yeah.
cover-ups and that kind of stuff. And when they get up off the beach, they want to have a nice glass of wine somewhere and feel comfortable and not be in like a sports bar
Yes.
situation.
And what I love is I think you guys are kind of blazing the trail, if you will, being Firehouse. There's so many other restaurants that are trying to bring this more upscale life and upscale lifestyle to Pacific Beach.
No, I agree. I think one of the nicest first places, at least in my sort of history, would be Tower 23, which is great. And we kind of took a little, they're obviously a hotel, but we kind of wanted to go with that. And we've gotten to the point now where we're kind of a destination. People will come from further away and kind of stay here for the day. And as we were saying earlier, I want to be here for an afternoon and have lunch, and 6 hours later, you're like, okay, I need to get an Uber.
Yeah. You do some pretty cool things with the fire station, which is actually right next door.
I love that.
Yeah, no, they're great guys. When we came here to do a restaurant bar concept, we were a little worried how they were going to perceive us. It's literally like, they'll come over, can I borrow some sugar? We'll go over there, can we borrow something?
Right? I'm sure everyone's running over there to try to borrow some sugar, right?
No, that's true. Well, we could go down that road, but we got to know the guys really well, and just in any law enforcement or firemen, they don't get the budgets they always need to. So a lot of times we'll do fundraisers here for the firemen, and to be honest, that's an easy sell. You know, a bunch of firemen, guest bartending, obviously off duty. A lot of people want to come and see that.
Yes.
And fire women, actually.
And then you guys do a lot of events because your food is incredible, so everybody's coming for the food, the lifestyle, but you're going a whole nother level with your events.
Once a year we do a big Super Bowl party. We kind of close down the entire parking lot in the back. This is obviously open as well. We put a huge Jumbotron out there. We cook a bunch of food. We roll out grass and we kind of mark it up like a football field, and it's become kind of an institution. We've done it maybe 6 or 7 years now.
And you guys, all kinds of events. I've been here for opening day,
Yes.
Comic-Con, but tell me about the brunch. That's what I'm
Yes.
excited about.
I mean, if I had $1 for every hour I've spent here on a Sunday brunch.
Jesse too,
Same
okay?
here,
That's why
yeah,
we decided to
same
come
here.
here.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem.
Like I was saying earlier, we do have another venue downtown, Kettner Exchange, and next door we have a donut shop called the Devil's Dozen. And one day we were kind of getting creative. Devil's Dozen brings donuts over here. They slice them in half and they make what's called the Devil's Dozen Benedict. And I'm addicted to it. So I'll come for brunch. That turns into maybe a mimosa, which turns
Or
into,
two.
or 4. And the next thing you know, we have lounge DJs come and play at like 2 or 3. So it's not crazy hands in the air. It's kind of a fun atmosphere, and it just sort of accelerates, and it does get a little crazy at about 8, 9, 10 o'clock.
Fill up on the food and then dance off those pounds that you just put on.
Exactly.
I like
Exactly.
And you mentioned that you do have other restaurants as well, so
We do, yeah. So Firehouse in Pacific Beach is our oldest restaurant. I'd say location-wise, about a block up the street, we have a place called the Grass Skirt.
which is amazing.
Another good one, yeah.
Little pokey place next door called Good Time Pokey. And we have Kettner Exchange, we have Devil's Dozen, we have Syrah Wine Parlor.
Loving every minute of it. Yes.
And all of those, again, I mean, iconic here in San Diego. Everybody knows them, everybody's been there, and still continuing to go strong. So amazing. A true testament to what you guys have brought to San
You
Diego.
can see the lines here from all the work I did. The rosé makes it almost better though.
So come down here, have yourself a rosé. So we are going to let people on a little secret of something that's not on the menu. So you dared to share your secret of what you love to come and get when you
true.
come here.
I love secret menus.
Yes.
Love it.
Yeah, sometimes on a Sunday, you have brunch, a couple hours of mimosas, you're like, wait a minute, I'm hungry again, and you kind of want comfort food.
Yes.
And we do have an amazing quesadilla on the menu that comes with tomato soup you can dip it in. But I don't know who invented the name, it wasn't me, but obviously my name is Matt, so they have a matadilla. So it's not on the menu, but if you order a matadilla, it's basically a quesadilla on steroids. It's tomatoes, it's avocado, I don't even know what's in this thing, but it makes me feel a lot better on Monday morning.
Be prepared because there will be some people ordering a matadilla now,
Oh, there's definitely
including
gonna
myself.
be, yeah, including me, yes.
Sorry, Roberto.
Yes. So thank you so much for welcoming us to your beautiful firehouse. And we're going to be here, as always, every weekend from here on out.
Thanks
So
for having
cheers.
us.
Cheers.
Hi, Jen.
Hi, Edith.
How
Great
are
to
you?
see you.
Wonderful to see you. Let me introduce you to Gabby, the owner of the home.
Hi, nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you.
Your home is a vision. I'm already noticing
you.
some statement pieces. Wow.
Oh, don't you love this? This is an Asian root, so beautiful. Definitely one of my favorite pieces in this house.
So can we have a little sneak peek of your home?
Of course, happy to share with you. Come on in.
The house was actually built in 1914. It's an Italian Renaissance in style, which is a famous style that was built in the late 1800s, early 1900s. I think this is one of the very few Italian Renaissance style homes in Coronado, which makes it very special. It was actually designed by a very famous architect. His name is Reginald Johnson. He built this home, but also designed the Valencia Hotel in La Jolla and also the Biltmore Hotel in Santa Barbara. So this is a very special home.
So yeah, being built in 1914, it had its own particular charm for sure. We tried to do a remodel that kept in that time era and that feel. Definitely interesting how we wanted to preserve that and had so much fun doing it.
Yeah, I love that you retain the integrity of the home, which for that reason it was able to be designated historic.
Exactly. So we respected the facades of the home on both fronts to enable to keep it historic, but then remodeled the entire inside. It was such a nice effort that we had with our team with Lauren Mitchell and really nice interior designers that really helped me get my vision and the project done in such a nice way that you actually feel it as you're walking through. The zen and just the fluidity of things, the energy is so nice. And that's how the project was.
Beautiful.
What was your design aesthetic, or what was your vision that you were hoping to bring to life here in your home?
So I know that I knew that it had this European trait to it that I wanted to conserve. I myself have some European heritage, so I definitely was trying to keep in that throughout the ceilings. We have some wainscoting and some herringbone features throughout the house, and just some really nice vintage pieces, and there is an eclectic feel throughout.
You know what I also noticed as we were walking through is some of the artwork and some of the greenery surrounding with the entranceway route and some of the photography throughout. There's a lot of natural elements that I feel coming into this home. Was that a bit of your inspiration as well?
Most definitely. As a family, we are so botanical in general, and definitely wanted to show that in some of our art pieces, bringing the outdoors in.
Something wonderful is that it's such a large estate, being almost 7,000 square feet, 6 bedrooms, 7.5 baths, but the lot is 28,000 square feet, which is one of the probably top 3 bigger homes of Coronado. So integrating that natural feel, the botanical feel, it's so beautiful how you were able to integrate the indoor and the outdoor spaces.
That's fantastic. I feel like this house also would have brought the community together over the years or something, being that it has such a historical designation.
Yeah, one of the last events that she had here was for the Main Street organization here in Coronado.
Yeah,
it was a wonderful event,
fun.
a nice community event.
Yeah, that was so nice.
Yes.
I love doing that.
So another gift that Gabby brings to the community is that she's also a very successful businesswoman. She created a product by the name of Botco, which stands for Botanical Kitchen Organics, and I'm so excited to hear more about it.
Oh, and I want to share with you. So Botco Foods is such a dear project that we are working on right now. So the family in general is green in many regards. But let's walk into the kitchen. Isa, our chef, is actually preparing some dishes right now, integrating our products that I could show you. A couple years back, we as a family decided that we wanted to start a project of introducing certain plant-based foods into our daily meals. And just in general, to boost our energy, we found that it was just essential to ditch dairy, right? And also grains, since they are so inflammatory. And that kind of got us around to try making our own products at home. So my son started doing his own almond milk. I decided to do my own cheeses. I was such a cheese lover and was craving it because I had to drop it. And so that's where I started experimenting in my kitchen and decided to share with family and friends, and found that people started to love them and decided to take it seriously and to the next step of creating Botco. I love good cuisine and wanted to make sure our products were not just healthy and really clean ingredients, but delicious, and that people could actually sit down and enjoy.
So these are mainly cheeses that you created?
So our line is specifically for dairy-free products and grain-free products, which are gluten-free as well. Yes, we want to provide for people who are lactose intolerant, who understand that a low lectin, which is a low inflammatory in proteins, that is better for their gut health in general.
And I don't know if you know this about me, but I actually had inflammatory issues that actually I almost died through an immune breakdown. And so after months of going to doctors and not understanding why my knees and my ankles were swollen, I was in crutches, I could barely walk. They ended up telling me that I had inflammatory arthritis. And so at that moment in time, I changed my diet to a plant-based diet.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, so when I tried your products, I was like, thank you, because when I was able to get a spread of like the nacho cheese and the chipotle cheese that you have, I was in heaven. And so once I changed my diet, in 2 months I was back healthy again.
Well, it seems like there's plenty of benefits with the botanical foods that you offer, but I can see it all through the aesthetic through your home. You really, truly are living the lifestyle of green and healthy, and it's just so wonderful to see. And I'll definitely be integrating it into my lifestyle as well.
Oh, wonderful.
Jenna, I love that I get to meet you with my leggings on, my tennis shoes. We're being active today.
We are. I'm glad you're ready for a little workout. We're here at Del Mar Plaza, and I want to take you to one of my favorite kickboxing fitness studios. So let's go get in a little workout.
I love kickboxing. Let's do it. All right, Jenna, you're starting off strong for your first episode on Lifestyles, being active, because you're definitely active for being an established realtor in North County, San Diego, correct?
Yes, I love fitness. It's a big part of my life. As a real estate professional, I'm constantly going up and down stairs, moving furniture, getting properties ready for going to market. So I need to be fit.
Yeah, and I definitely feel like you have this well-balanced lifestyle here in San Diego.
Well, thank you. I think family, fitness, and food, and I probably work out so I can eat, but those are the things that are most important. I try to keep balanced.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with you on that. So I think this is going to be a fun class, right?
It's going to be fun, but it's going to be a little tough. Kim Kelly's studio, I've known Kim for years, and then I'm super excited that she opened a studio.
All right, well, I'm excited to take class with you and check it out.
Let's go. Hallie, so excited for you to meet the queen of fitness and a dear friend, Kim.
Hi, Kelly. Very nice to meet you.
How are you?
I'm well. So definitely tell me, how are you connected with Jenna? How do you guys know each other?
Well, I started taking Kim's class, a beach boot camp, down at the beach about 8 years ago. So I was super excited that she opened up this incredible studio, and we had an opportunity to come and check it out today.
Definitely. So you're the reason why she has some guns on her.
Exactly. Look at them. Where?
So definitely tell me, because I'm not familiar, about your studio and yourself.
Yeah. So I opened here almost 1 year ago, last December, and I have a very diverse background. I started in bar, I moved to Pilates, then to yoga, and then I just kind of blend all of that, and I started teaching boot camps, as Jenna said, outdoors at the beach, at parks. I was hired to train people personally, and then I still maintained various studios throughout town. So it's kind of all over the place, which was nice and diverse, but it was great when I had the opportunity to land here in Del Mar.
Very nice. Yeah. So it sounds like you, as a personal brand, is amazing. Is your studio a reflection of that, or what kind of classes do you offer?
Totally. I call it like ADD of fitness. Like I'm a little bit of everything. I have to have the bar, I like TRX, I have kettlebells, I have dance, I have hip hop, cardio kickboxing.
And she still does
yoga.
Stuff at parks and
Run
at
clubs.
the beach, run clubs. So there's inside and outside.
It's literally like you couldn't get bored. There's something for everyone.
Okay, awesome. So when someone comes to your studio, do they need to kind of like know where their level's at, or you just like come as you are?
Come as you are, and we even have mats, towels, water, so you really could just park your car and come on in. And all of us, the teachers, myself, we all modify. So there's like level 1, level 2, level 3.
Okay.
I have a 70-year-old lady that takes my class 3 times a week. So just saying.
Nice.
No excuses.
No excuses.
Nice. Okay. And with fitness being, really a thing that everybody's really getting into lately, what definitely sets yourself apart from the other boutique studios or gyms or fitness studios?
Sure. Well, it's a smaller environment. It's very welcoming. No one feels intimidated or threatened. And I've heard it so many times that people will DM me or text me or come back and say, I felt so good when I left your studio, and I love it here. I just think it's so just comfortable, but they love it. The classes are fun, the music's great, the energy's awesome. It's small. Like I said, it's not overwhelming. Parking, I mean, we're at the beach in Del Mar, and we just all bring something different to the table. Everyone's unique. So my class is going to be different from Brooke's, different from Carrie's, you know, different from Nikki's. So there's definitely something for everyone, and they'll feel welcome and comfortable, which is most important in fitness, because I think it can be intimidating to a lot of people, whether you're a box gym or you're a small boutique studio. So making the client feel extra special and welcome, and knowing their names and their families, and you know, if they're traveling or what they have going on, it's just a personal touch.
You must be delighted to be at the Del Mar Plaza. In all the years I've been here, this is such an awesome location, close to everything, across the street from the beach. I know you do a running club, which you probably start from here and just go take off.
Exactly. I love it. It's a great location. There's 2-hour free parking. I mean, we're staring at the ocean, fresh air, beautiful view, and we do get outside for classes, like you said, run club every Wednesday, and then beach fit on the weekends. And I do community classes out on the deck. So, you know, we just have yoga classes out there, sculpt classes. Every so often we do the silent disco where they wear the headsets and lights up, and it's a lot of fun. So it's indoor, outdoor. We have a mother-daughter class as well, bar class for dancing.
Well,
So
it's interesting because I obviously met you when I was pregnant with my daughter. So now I need to bring her back.
Yeah, they love it.
After class, you can go have breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Absolutely. The Pacifica Breeze is a nice place for lunch. There's new restaurant opening even downstairs on the corner. So lots of restaurants, new shops coming, and I mean, it's just a perfect location. Sometimes people will take class, walk across, do a little beach walk or a hike with a friend. So it's awesome.
Doesn't get any better.
No.
Yeah, and you definitely have so much to offer in addition to the classes, like the merchandise, the things in your boutique are incredible too.
You want to look cute when you're working out.
Absolutely. Yeah, I love the boutique. It's been fun putting that together. And yeah, lots of different lines, leggings and jackets and hoodies and all that stuff.
So you definitely have us feeling good from the classes, looking good for the boutique. I'm ready to take one of these classes that you're talking about we're taking, right?
I can't wait.
Oh my God, Brooke's in there right now, ready to go. She's gonna kick your butt, get some kickboxing in.
Literally kicking our butt. I'm excited.
Literally.
Let's do this. Okay, Jenna, that was an amazing class.
Well done.
Thank you so much for letting me work out with you at the infamous Kim Kelly studio. She's amazing. The class is amazing. Cardio kickboxing kicked my butt. Remind me of my college days.
Well, I love Kim Kelly, and her instructors are awesome. That was Brooke, who is a dear friend as well, and well done.
Yeah.
Now, there's a 12 o'clock class, so we can do back-to-back if you're up for it.
Let's just grab something to eat, and then we can get to that.